Welcome to another video. See if I can get myself in the camera, maybe. It's hard to see out here, and I don't have a cameraman either. Welcome to another shooting with Dr. Jim. We're going to do some videos today, about 3. In the cowboy days, they wanted a rifle and a pistol that shot the same cartridges. And I'm going to show you a couple of these today, separate videos of course, but the one I'm going to show you first is a 3840. A 3840 is actually a misnomer. It's a 4040. It's a 4040, so it's a 40 caliber. The 3840 was a very powerful cartridge in its day. The 4440 and the 3840 were very powerful. The 4440 later on was developed into the 44 Smith & Wesson Special and the 44 Magnum. The hot loads of 4440s are almost like a 44 Magnum, especially when you shoot them in a 24 or 26 inch barrel. I'll be bringing one of them out later. Now I want to show you a rifle, 24 inch rifle, 73 Winchester, and a 4 3/4 inch barrel Colt single action Army. This Colt single action Army now was made in 1902. The 73 Winchester, of course, they were starting to be made in 1873. This one is a little later. It's about 1890 or something like that. And it's in a 3840 caliber, or a 4040 caliber. They came out with a 180 grain jacketed soft nose bullet. And that was a very powerful bullet at that time. And the cowboys wanted something, a rifle and a pistol that shot the same ammunition. Now, in a 24 or 26 inch barrel, usually the ammunition came out, and it was they give you the feet per second at a 20 inch carbine. Every inch from 20 inches onward, if it was a 22 or 24 or 26, you added 100 feet per second velocity. And so we're going to show this to you a little bit here. First of all, a Winchester 73. This is the Winchester 73. Says that right on there. This one rattles because it actually has the original cleaning rod in the butt of the stock. It had a dust cover up here. It's loaded with a loading gate right here. This gun is in very good condition, and this one here had a special sight on it. It has like a piece of bone in the insert of it. There's your buckhorn sights. That's what it looks like down. And as you remember always, don't ever point your gun at anything you're not willing to destroy or kill, because that may happen. Just be careful with them. Treat them always as if they're loaded. And this is one of my special guns. I really like this one. It's pretty brown. It's got some bluing on it, but it's mostly brown because it's old. Now we're going to show the pistol to you. This is a Colt single action Army. Made about 1901 to 1903. The patent was 1871 and 1873, 1875. It is a 3840. I'm going to point this at you. It's not loaded, but I want you to see the barrel. That's a 40 caliber. And this is what it looks like. It's got black pearl handles on it, and this little gun, I really had it for quite a while. I built it actually. It was in pretty rough shape when I got it. And it's got one of the smoothest actions that I have on any of the Colt single action Armies. We're going to load these guns now. These, a Colt has 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks on the hammer. And we're going to put it on the load click, like that. We'll shoot the rifle 3 times. Here are the bullets. You can, these actually say 44-40. I have necked them down to 40. See, that is 38-40. The 44-40 and the 38-40 and the 45 Colt are pretty much the same case. The 38-40 and 44, you can reload them and just neck them back and forth if you need to, but you got to make sure that you don't shoot a 44-40 in a 38-40 rifle. But sometimes it's hard to get this brass. So we're going to load up here. I'll show this to you here. Hope I'm getting everything on. This is a lot slower loading than the Smith & Wessons, of course. You got to turn them. This is how you eject the shells out right there. Now it's loaded now. I'm going to lay it over here. I'm going to put 3 bullets in this rifle. We're going to load them through the loading gate. Now this 73 Winchester, they made it in 22 short, 22 long rifle. They made it in, by the way, the 22 short was just a shorter shell. They were the same velocity and everything as the others. They made this in 38-40, 44-40, 25-20, 32-20, all the different calibers like that. It's a shorter action, so you couldn't put the long, shells in there. So these are all shorter shells. They're basically almost on the same length. We'll shoot the pistol and then the rifle. So there they are. Now we'll unload it like this. Put that back over here. Dropped a couple of them on the ground, so I'll pick them up here. The shells are very expensive to put brass in. Now we'll shoot the rifle. And all of these guns, every gun shoots differently, so I don't know. I don't remember when I shot them last. By the way, the 73 Winchester has a dust cover, and it also has a lever lock on it, right there. So we want our lever lock off. We're going to load a shell in there, see? And they shoot pretty hard, these guns do. Like I said, this is an early 44 Magnum, or well, 40 Smith & Wesson. Well, that knocked that, it hit so hard, it laid the target over, and it stayed that way. So, well, I'll shoot a different target. These are very reliable guns. These went on for many, many years. There you have your demonstration there of the 3840, which is a 4040. Actually, a 401 diameter bullet is what it actually is. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you like the message. Remember, always wash your hands with cold water and soap afterwards, not hot water, because it'll drive the toxins into your system with hot water. Never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Never point your gun at anything that you don't want to destroy or willing to destroy. Thank you very much. God